The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Now on, hits a single to right field. That will score. Jaroszewski and the Stars take the lead on the RBI single by Hansen to right field.
Wells fights to keep his shoulder up. And his pin.
2:20 remains in the game. 4th and 17. The Vikings capitalize early on a big one. What will the Squirrels do? Deep pass down the field. Cooper Johnson and Mason. Oh my! What a fantastic catch by Cooper Johnson.
Riddle. Got in for down low. Iniger had it knocked free. Gets it back. Muscles his way in. Got it.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
All right, welcome. We're live here at Young Field for the debut of the 2023 Summer Legion Baseball season. We got the back-to-back defending state champion West Fargo Patriots hosting a doubleheader of sorts tonight here. The first game will be against Fargo Post 2. The second game will be against the Fargo Post 400 Stars. Mike Mason alongside Luke. Luke, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Mike. How are you?
Awesome. Not bad at all. Nice warm day here today at Young Field. I thought I had the temperature pulled up, but I guess I don't. We'll pull it up right now and tell you what it is. It's 87 degrees on our way to a high of 91. A couple games have been played here already today, and those featured the West Fargo Vets in a 9-3 victory over the Post 2, not the Bombers, but the other one.
Jets.
Jets, yeah, that's right. And then the Aces picked up a 6-0 win over the Bombers. So West Fargo 2 for 2 so far. And they're looking to pick up 2 more with the Patriots varsity team here tonight at Young Field. I want to say thanks to our sponsors once again, including our friends at Santana Concrete, Popeyes, Touchmark, Gotta Go Driving School, Sweet Shots in Fargo, Buffalo Wild Wings, MTW Towing of West Fargo, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill, Bar 9, Boston's Pizza, and Barcode for making the broadcast coverage of today's game and this season for the West Fargo Patriots possible. We'll have all the home games, a good chunk of the road games. We'll have a game or two from Omaha. We'll have a game or two from the Gopher Classic in Minneapolis this season for the Patriots. And crossing fingers, if I can get a couple things worked out. Maybe, but absolutely no promises. There are games down in Louisville, Kentucky. The team's actually leaving tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for that road trip. Not sure if we're going to be able to make it to that one or not, but we'll see what we can do. No promises, like I said, but the rest of that I can promise. So I've chatted enough. Luke, what are your initial thoughts on this matchup between the Patriots and Fargo Post 2?
Well, the big thing is I see 4 Cheyenne guys on the starting lineup for the Patriots tonight, and I think that they're going to carry that momentum in from the state championship, and they're really going to rally the team here today and try to get another victory.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I would agree with you. This should be a good matchup. These two played last year towards the end of the season, and West Fargo walked them off. So Fargo Post 2 is going to be looking for a little bit of revenge, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, were you part of that walk-off team, or was that a year early or a year after? I forget.
I wasn't on that team.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, never mind. You were on the other team. All right, cool. Luke, of course, a former West Fargo baseball player. And congratulations once again going out to the Cheyenne Mustangs, winning their 3rd state title in a row, a 3-2 win over Fargo North. And we'll see some of those kids here today on the West Fargo Patriots team, and we'll see some from Fargo North on Fargo Post 2, I'd imagine, too. So yeah. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back here with more in just a moment on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers. But don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares,
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcasted on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to him today. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Here's a look at what needs to be done to win this game. These are your keys to the game.
All right, welcome back. Time for your keys to the game here. Brought to you by Boston's Pizza. And we also want to thank our friends at Dakota Fins and Feathers for hopping on board today, for this season, I should say, as we get ready to kick off the Summer Legion season here on Magnitude Sports. For Fargo Post 2, get those bats swinging for the open gates, do intelligent base running, and smart defense. And you could basically translate that into don't do anything dumb. No errors. If there's one thing we've seen in the spring portion of Legion baseball, and this goes for any team and not just the teams that we've seen play, is errors can be extremely costly. So you simply want to eradicate those from your game if at all possible. For the West Fargo Patriots, limit the errors. We kind of touched on that already. Watch the base runners and pick them off. If there's one thing that we know about Fargo Post 2 over the last couple of years here, they have some speed on the bases, and they can get some stolen bases easily. So they want to pay attention to those runners, and if they find a good opportunity to pick them off or maybe get them caught in a rundown, that could certainly go in favor of the Patriots and the established dominance with the deep outfield hits. Get those doubles. Get those triples if you can, but definitely get the doubles. Make sure you get those runners in scoring position, and you get a couple runs on the board early here and set the tone for this matchup. Fargo Post 2 obviously has had a tremendous amount of success over the years, and last couple of years they've fallen a little bit short at the state tournament. They're looking to bounce back this year and reclaim what they claim to be theirs, if that's a good way to put it. But West Fargo is going to have another thing to say about that, as they're the back-to-back state champions as well. So those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Boston's Pizza. We'll take another timeout, and we'll come back with your starting lineups right after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
I kind of wonder where to even begin about what I love about Touchmark. It's everything. It's the time with the residents. It's my team. I work with wonderful individuals every single day. I love the people, and my job is to connect with them, and that's a pretty great job to have, that you get to make genuine, real connections with our residents and our team members. It's just the overall community. That is Touchmark. That's what I love.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
All right, welcome back to Young Field here in West Fargo. Once again, we get ready for your starting lineups here, and we'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard. And that will be the Fargo Post 2. And In the lineup for Fargo Post 2, batting 1, 2, and 3 will be the shortstop, number 8, Connor Holm. The second baseman, number 2, Landon Meyer. The catcher, number 7, Adam Leininger. The middle of the order at 4, 5, and 6 will be the first baseman, number 15, Charlie Kalbrenner. Center fielder, number 14, Jordan Leininger. Third baseman, number 13, Jackson Beiswinger. And then the bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9, is the left fielder, number 6, Sam Oshak. The starting pitcher will be Wyatt Kozadowski, and he'll also be batting 8th. And then batting 9th will be the right fielder, number 11, Brady Manley. Your reserves for Fargo Post 2 are Bowden Meyer, Levi Feet, Josh Beaver, Carson Sheik, Grayson Doctor, and Zach Lamont. And for the West Fargo Patriots, we'll turn it over to Luke for the starting lineups there.
At shortstop, batting first, we got Caleb Durr. In center field, batting second, we have Trey Stalker. DHing for the pitcher today is Casey Clemenson, batting third. Then batting fourth is Connor Entz over at first base. Batting fifth is Mason Stolting up in right field. Batting sixth is Caleb Anderson over in left field. And batting seventh is Brady Medina at the catcher spot. Then we got batting eighth at third base, Aiden Wolf. And playing second today, batting ninth is Seth Wiggestrand. And on the mound today is pitcher Carter O'Lean.
All right, and the reserves for West Fargo are Ben Klaus, Carter Carlson, Landon Troffgruben, Braxton Horde, Easton Heisler, Parker Hoff, Jackson Glinke, and Leighton Hofflin. And those are your reserves here for the West Fargo Patriots. We'll take another timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
I kind of...
How does Popeye's chicken sandwich get so crunchy, juicy, and tasty? We make everything with love. Get it today and make your taste buds dance. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Family owned and operated for many years, MTW Towing is your first call for all of your towing needs in the West Fargo, North Dakota area. We are a full-service towing company that offers fast and efficient service at affordable rates. Our professional team is always prepared to provide you the best service possible. We also accept student discounts. To learn more about us, please feel free to give us a call today at your convenience.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
All right, welcome back. They're going through starting lineups here on the field now here for Fargo Post 2. I was trying to look up the records from last year, but those accounts seem to have vanished, so I'm not exactly sure what the win-loss record was for these two teams last year. All I know is that both teams made the state tournament, and both teams, West Fargo actually, they got the win over Jamestown in the state championship game. Jamestown, the 7th seed, it's back-to-back years that they had to play the 7th seed in that state championship game with Fargo Post 400 the year prior to that, and they've been to the regionals twice, and they haven't had the best of success down at the regional tournament, and they're actually hosting the regional tournament here in 2024. And we'll have, at least I think we'll have the games. We just got to get one thing clarified, but we intend to have all 15 of those regional games for you here on Magnitude Sports. And then in 2025, we will have all 15 of the regional games at Fargo Post 400. And then in 2024, we'll have all 15 of the state tournament games that are going to be played at Starry and Bank Field in Fargo as well. So it's going to be a busy couple years for us here as far as baseball is concerned. As now they're going through the lineups for the West Fargo Patriots. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors, including Barcode, Boston's Pizza, Dakota Fins and Feathers, Bar 9, Doolittle's Woodfire Grill, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, MTW Towing of West Fargo, Buffalo Wild Wings, Sweet Shots, Gotta Go Driving School, Touchmark, Popeyes, and Santana Concrete here. Once again, here at Young Field, we have mostly cloudy skies and 86 degrees. Chance of maybe some light drizzling rain in the next hour or so. I'm not super concerned about that. 50% chance of rain happening throughout the course of this evening, dropping down to about maybe 30%. Right now, the humidity is at 49%. 86 degrees makes it feel like it's 88 out there with a wind out of the north going to the south at 8 miles per hour. So that's an update on your weather here at Young Field here in West Fargo. So now Carter O'Lean is warming up on the mound. He'll be tossing him into the glove of Brady Medina. Then around the bases, you got Connor Entz over at first base, Seth Wiggestrand at second, Caleb Deere, the shortstop, Aiden Wolf in left field. And then in the outfield, Aiden Wolf at third base, my apologies. And then in the outfield, you got Caleb Anderson in left, Trey Stocker in center, and Mason Stolting in right field here for the West Fargo Patriots. And once again, it'll be Connor Holm, Landon Meyer, and Adam Leininger, your leadoff batters here for Fargo Post 2. Connor Holm, let's count it up since we have a little bit of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's 5 for 17 lifetime on Magnitude Sports. You think I'd pull that off? Or 5 for 17. He has a couple of hits to center field. He has one hit to shallow right. He also has an infield hit. He has several ground outs and fly outs as well on his plate appearances here on Magnitude Sports. And he's going to step up to the plate right now as we're about 6 minutes past the scheduled first pitch time, but that's all right. 5:36 p.m. is where we're at, and Carter O'Lean will set up for that first pitch. And the first pitch is popped up and fouled away for strike number 1.
You always want to start off with a strike. Get the first pitch strike.
And that one will miss a little bit outside, so now it's even at 1 ball, 1 strike. But as Luke said, first pitch strike is always a good thing. Already seeing some Fargo Post 400 fans starting to climb into the stands here at Young Field. They'll be playing the second game of this split doubleheader. This one hit out hard towards Wiggestrand. He picks it up, fires it over to Entz. That's a 4-3 ground out for out number 1.
Brings up second baseman, number 2, Landon Meyer.
So Landon Meyer will be the next batter on deck here.
Landon.
First pitch strike.
Back-to-back first pitch strikes. Landon Meyer 4 for 11. A couple infield hits, hit to center, hit to right. Flyouts and groundouts to accommodate that one. That one's popped way up and back, and 2 pitches and 2 strikes here for Landon Meyer. Adam Leininger is on deck. Once again, Mike Mason alongside Luke here on the broadcast for you. Hope you tune in and wish your teams the best of luck here in this broadcast. 0-2 from Moline. Sends it on a 2-hopper over to third. Picked up by Aiden Wolf. No, he will not pick it up. And that'll be the first error of the game. And Landon Meyer will reach on that error.
Yeah.
And it'll bring up Adam Leininger now.
Sets up a double play here. Pitcher might be trying to work lower outside, try to get that double play.
We'll see if he can get him to ground out to a positional player on that exact type of pitch. 3 minutes into the game here. Moline quickly looks over at the runner on first and winds and delivers. Got it in there for a delayed strike, and it's 3 batters and 3 strikes on the first pitch to each of those batters so far.
Yeah, they try to pound that into your mind here that you need that first pitch strike. So it's no surprise here that he's doing it.
Leininger will set up here for the second pitch. Moline will glance over his shoulder and deliver the 0-1. I think he got it in there just a little bit outside. I was almost going to say that was strike 2, but.
So he's trying to work going outside, trying to get that double play.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. You got ones across the board here. Moline will set up, wind, and deliver. Inside this time. Low and in, ball 2.
I'd like to see him work back here and tap the batter. Not be afraid to give up something.
Looking over at Landon Meyer on first once again. 2-1 count here. Moline sets and delivers and missed on the inside, and it's 3-1. So see if he goes back to the outside again, maybe try to jam one right down the middle here on this 3-1 count. Get him to ground out to third or short, set up that double play as you were mentioning, Luke. We'll see what happens here. Runner goes, and now the throw up to second is a little bit high, and sliding in is Meyer on the stolen base. And it's strike 2, so it's a full count.
That's one of the keys to the game for Fargo. Stealing bases.
Absolutely it was. We talked about it. They have that speed in the base running, and West Fargo's going to have to be aware of that. Moline will step off here as time is called. Full count, first payoff pitch of the season here at Young Field in West Fargo. Moline looking back at second, winds, delivers. Got in there for ball 4, and he walks, and there's 2 runners on, and that'll bring up Charlie Kalbrenner.
Coming to plate, the first baseman, number 15, Charlie Kalbrenner.
Kalbrenner 2 for 5 when the pitch hits the bat. He has a hit to center field, 3 flyouts to left, and he also has a 2-run home run to right center here on Magnitude Sports.
See if we can get one in here.
335, excuse me, down the first and third base lines. That one's going deep to right field, and it will land there. It'll bounce all the way to the fence. Rounding third is Landon Meyer. He will score. They'll pump the brakes on Leininger at third. It's an RBI double for Charlie Kalbrenner to right field, and Fargo Post 2 scores the first run of the game.
Now batting center fielder, number 14, Jordan Leininger.
So now you got runners on second and third. It's Kalbrenner on second, Adam Leininger on third, and now Jordan Leininger comes up to the plate to bat here for Fargo Post 2. 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error so far here. And that one's high over the head of Leininger. Nearly took him out. Ball 1 to count.
Never
Go ahead.
a fun one to see when you're in the batter's box.
You can move back here. I'm almost right there.
He's 1 for 7. 5 of those have been ground outs. 2 to the third baseman, 2 to the second baseman, 1 to the shortstop, Reached base on an error on one occasion. Had a base hit just past the shortstop into shallow left center on his plate appearances on Magnitude Sports. 2 balls and no strikes now here to Jordan Leininger. Once again, 2 runners on and a 1-0 game. No strikeouts yet for O'Lean. We'll see if that changes on this at bat or not. And he caught the edge there for strike 1. That's 2-1.
I really wanted him to attack this batter here to see if he can get one out and then hopefully the third the next batter. Too many more runs from scoring.
2-1 outside, ball 3.
Just walking anyone is going to help.
Absolutely. Still in favor of strikes on the ball strike split, but not by much. Pitch 18 coming up here for O'Lean, according to our numbers.
Even if he were kin.
And that one hit foul down the third base line. And now we have a full count. Full count on back-to-back batters.
Way out in front of that one, looked like.
Yeah, a little bit of an early swing for sure that time.
Maybe it was sitting fastball, but O'Lean threw a breaking ball. Maybe that just didn't break.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So 3-2. We'll see if he jams him up on the inside or not.
I expect fastball here.
Everybody will step off and retouch on second and third. And a little high. Now we'll load the bases. Brings up Jackson Beiswinger, the former Fargo Post 400 star. And he's hit a couple home runs in his career as a star. And now we're going to have a visit to the mound here for West Fargo. Visit to the mound brought to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. Visit them online at marshmma.com to learn about all the services that they can provide for you in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding areas.
Hopefully he can get out of this jam here. Nice loaded, start the game is never a good thing.
Yeah, with 1 out too.
Yeah, and 1 run's already crossed the plate. Lock like batters and see if he can get it under control here.
Like to minimize the damage as much as possible here. Sometimes they come out and they have a strategy. Sometimes they come out and just tell a joke, right?
Yeah. Sometimes it's just better get a little relief in there. Pump there to everyone.
First pitch to Beiswinger is on the inside edge for a strike. Beiswinger is what I call an equal opportunity outfield hitter right there. So
it's all sides.
Yeah. This one hit hard on a steps on the bag. I don't know if he stepped on the bag at first. Did it look like that to you?
It looked like he slid into it. I don't know if he had control at the time. It looked like he missed it, but ump says close enough.
All right, that's a double play according to the ump, and the run will not score, and it'll be 1-0 on the. I think that's a 5-3 double play, and we'll take it now to the bottom of the first here with the West Fargo Patriots due up to bat for the first time this season. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Tonight, I'll be eating chicken tikka masala with garlic naan. Cheers.
I win again, Patrick.
That's Sir Patrick.
Ooh, sir. Tonight, I'll be eating roasted cauliflower tacos with spicy chipotle sauce. Thank you. Oh, yeah! I wasn't ready!
You want cheese to go with that wine?
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though.
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time. Whoa. Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
All right, Caleb Deere will lead things off here for the Patriots in the home half of the first. They find themselves trailing 1-0. Fargo post 2 with the double play, leaving 2 on base in the top half of the first inning. And that first pitch comes across for a strike here to Caleb Deere. Wyatt Kozadowski is the pitcher. This will be hit out towards Connor Holm. He'll pick it up, fire it over to the first baseman, Charlie Kalbrenner, for a 6-3 ground out, and out number 1. We'll go through the around the field here. Trey Stocker has some pop in his bat. He's hit a few out of the park in his time here on Magnitude Sports. Most of his hits go to center left. He's mostly avoided right field. Pitch good for a strike. Strike 1 there. So once again, it is Wyatt Kozadowski on the mound for Fargo Post 2. Adam Leininger catching. And the 0-1 delivery. Swung on, and another bouncer out towards the shortstop. And it's out. Good play. Back-to-back 6-3 groundouts, and as Luke said, an absolutely great play there by Fargo Post 2. It'll be Casey Clemenson trying to keep this inning going now for the Patriots. We'll try and get around the bases this time. So we got Charlie Kalbrenner at first, Landon Meyer at second, Connor Holm the shortstop, Jackson Beiswinger playing third, in the outfield, Sam Oshak in left, Brady Manley in right, Jordan Leininger in straightaway center field. First pitch to Clemenson. Two-hopper right back, and it's a 1-2-3 inning on 6-3, 6-3, 6-3. Not too much excitement there for the first inning for the Patriots, but we'll see if they can turn that around. We'll see Fargo Post 2 here again in just a few seconds on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
How does Popeye's chicken sandwich get so crunchy, juicy, and tasty? We make everything with love. Get it today and make your taste buds dance.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tolls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at...
All right, welcome back. Sam Oshak is the batter. And this one hit out towards Wigestrand. He picks it up, and that's a 4-3 ground out. Back-to-back 4-3 ground outs on the first batter of the innings for each one in first and second inning here for Fargo Post 2.
Number 1, Wyatt Kozadowski.
And Wyatt Kozadowski is the pitcher. New rule implemented into Legion Baseball this year where the designated hitter can hit for the pitcher, and right now Wyatt Kozadowski is the pitcher and the designated hitter, so they're taking advantage of that new rule now, and I don't necessarily see why they needed a rule to do that. They could have just batted their pitcher eighth, but 1-1 the count now here to Wyatt Kozadowski. Once again, Carter O'Lean on the mound. He tossed 22 pitches in the first inning of play. This one hit off directly towards Connor Entz at first, and that's a quick and easy out. And that's 2 down here for Fargo Post 2. And that'll bring up Brady Manley.
That's what you want if you're a lead right here. Nice quick inning after a shaky first. Get things back on track.
That's exactly right. Brady Manley 0 for 2. A couple of flyouts. He goes for a bunt here and misses. So strike one, and if Manley can reach base, it'd be Connor Holm and be up next here for Fargo Post 2. Game 1 of 2 on the slate here today for games at Young Field in West Fargo, and the Patriots, they'll host the Fargo Post 400 Stars after this one. That one hit up high, drifts foul, and it is stays foul and stays in the park as well. That's what I was mostly curious about. No balls and 2 strikes here to Brady Manley.
Sets it outside.
Swing and a miss. O'Lean gets his first Tommy's Express Car Wash strikeout of the game, and that takes care of Fargo Post 2 in the top half of 2. We go now to the middle of 2. It's 1-0, and West Fargo exchange the balls for the bats. They'll come out swinging right after this.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
I went to check it.
All right, welcome back.
Entz has some power to that. Let's see if he can tie it up here.
First pitch to Entz, fouled away. Connor Entz is another equal opportunity outfield hitter, and when he gets hits often. He's probably one of the few batters that has more hits than flyouts on his spray chart. 1-1, and that one was a little high, and we're at 1 ball, 1 strike now here to Connor Entz. Once again, Wyatt Kozadowski pitching here for Fargo Post 2. That one's high and in, ball 2. A couple more games for you tomorrow here on Magnitude Sports as the Fargo Post 400 Stars will host Jamestown. The runners-up in the state tournament last year, Jamestown was. 3-1.
Either you can't bring it down or he's trying to pitch up high to Entz.
And I think he may have got a piece of that. Either way, it's a strike. I'll put it into the books as a fouled away pitch. We're at a full count at 3-2. That one fouled off, and he'll sign a 1-pitch extension to his plate appearance. That's a drop strikeout. First one of the game for Wyatt Kalzadowski on the Tommy's Express Car Wash strikeout counter, and that puts out one on the board. And with Connor Entz going down swinging, it brings up Mason Stolting. Stolting, equal opportunity outfield hitter on Magnitude Sports. Trio of hits to left, a couple to center, a couple to right, handful of groundouts. That pitch will just miss for ball one. Caleb Anderson moves into the on-deck circle here for the West Fargo Patriots. And that one's high for ball two. So 2 balls and no strikes now.
Pitcher loves hitting up high. He must be trying to blow past them, maybe get a couple strike calls on the boundaries.
And he got it there. Yeah, it seems like he's going to the outside a lot out here on Stolting.
Yeah, he doesn't want to catch a barrel. Mason's got some power in his bat.
3 balls and a strike now here.
He's got quick hands, so if he catches one on the inside, he can really put it out of here.
Mondays.
I think that was strike 2. Would you agree? Or?
It was.
Okay.
Batter seemed to think it was 4.
Couldn't quite tell what the official was signaling there. This one hit out towards home. Home will fire it over and got it there to Kalbrenner in time for a 6-3 ground out.
Seen a lot of them already today.
Yeah, Connor Holm has been busy. 5 outs recorded by Fargo Post 2. 4 of them have been as a result of Connor Holm over to Kalbrenner. And then the other one was that strikeout just a moment ago. So 2 outs on the board. Caleb Anderson now the batter. And he wants that swing back, but he's going to have to take strike 1 for now. The 1 pitch, and that one is in for a strike.
He's saying the same thing on that one.
Yeah.
So has to hold back. Maybe should have held back on that one.
Time is called here by the catcher, Adam Leininger. Now set up to the outside to see if Anderson would chase on a 2-strike count, and he did not, so it's 1-2. So see where Leininger sets up this time around. Looks like he'll stay right behind the plate. They'll send it down the middle, but it's a little high, and we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And there's another strikeout. So 2 batters struck out here, and a 6-3 ground out retires the Patriots in the 2nd inning of play and brings us to the top of the 3rd. We'll see Connor Holm, Landon Meyer, and Adam Leininger 1, 2, and 3 top the order for Fargo Post 2 here when we return after this on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers. But don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Woodfire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
All right, welcome back. Connor Holm will be the leadoff batter. Once again, we're at the top of the order here for Fargo Post 2 in the top of the third. I want to say hi to Jim watching from Denver, North Carolina. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. Another game that just started up here on Magnitude Sports a few minutes ago is Babe Ruth game between Kindred Vikings and the Northern Cass Express. Right now it's 0-0 in the top of the first. That's a hit to right field. A couple bounces will be picked up there by Mason Stolting. It's good for a single for Connor Holm, and now it'll be Landon Meyer who steps up to the plate. Holm now 1 for 1 as he grounded out to second base last time he was at the plate. Now he gets that single to right field. And as I mentioned, Landon Meyer reached on the lone error of the game so far last time he was at the plate. This time he'll square off against pitch 30 from Carter O'Lean. Second hit, and now that one's fouled away for a strike in its own one.
Quite fast foul ball.
Yeah, no kidding. He lasered that one off, no doubt about it. 10 balls, 20 strikes on 30 throws here for O'Lean so far. O'Lean will step off. That'll force Holm to touch up on first base. That one's low and out for ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Landon Meyer.
Was Holm the one that stole last time?
Say again?
Was Holm the one that stole second last time?
I think it was, yes. Now that you bring it up.
It's like O'Lean's giving him more looks this time than the first time around. Try to keep him there.
That one hit well to left field, and it will drop for a base hit. It rolls all the way, almost all the way to the fence. Cruising into third is Connor Holm, and Landon Meyer's on with a double to deep left. That puts 2 runners in scoring position for Adam Leininger. So Holm to third, Landon Meyer on second. Leininger was walked last time. He stepped up to the plate, and when he was walked, it would load the bases. So similar situation to his last at-bat.
Fargo, you want a repeat of exactly what happened that first inning.
Yeah.
Except maybe not the double play.
Yeah, exactly. Or if you're a West Fargo fan, then you are looking for a repeat.
And getting out of here with just 1 run is...
Yeah, so far so good. That's 1 ball, no strike here to Leininger.
Yeah, with no outs, it's going to be hard to keep this runner at third.
And 2 balls and no strikes.
Does not want to give up anything to the outfield here.
Outfielders playing somewhat medium outfield in all 3 positions there. Center fielder Stockner a little bit off to the right. Delivers a strike there, 2-1. I think O'Lean would like to get either a strikeout or get him to ground into a ground out to a positional player here. And then they got to watch out for Holm on third, and that one's just blasted a foul for strike 2.
That one's gonna roll pretty far.
Yeah, that one.
Far after it.
That one may not be retrievable.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes now here to Leininger. one's also fouled off. We'll remain right where we're at 2-2.
Put up a good fight here.
86 degrees. 88 degrees now. It's gone up 2 since first pitch.
Any rain today?
Well, it says that it's drizzling right now. I can't confirm that by looking, so.
Seems like pretty sunny skies.
That one hit well to right field. And that will score Connor home, and they'll also send Landon Meyer from second, and it's 2 runs on the hit. And Fargo Post 2 takes a 3-0 lead. 2-run single for Leininger brings up Charlie Kalbrenner.
Come on, Charlie.
Still nobody out, and now they're down 3-0. And I think the goal here is to make sure Leininger doesn't get to second. First pitch to Kalbrenner is high and out for a ball, 1-0. 33 minutes into the game now here. Zoline looks over at Leininger, and now he will set and deliver the 1-0. Got it on the edge? Yes, he did. 1-1.
Seemed really on the edge there.
Yeah, no kidding, right? One's inside, nearly nicked the front of his pants, and it's 2-0, or 2-1, excuse me.
Runner on first here after giving up that hit. We would love a double play here, get the momentum back on your side.
Especially being down 3, you definitely don't want to get any further down than that against
a good team.
Post 2, yeah, exactly. And this one fouled away, and we're at 2-2.
So they're going to make you pay for your mistakes, and so far it looks like he's left some pitches down on the plate. They probably shouldn't have been. They've made it pay for it.
Quick glance at the runner on first for O'Lean. He'll set, wind, and deliver. This one hit well, center field. They'll drop for a base hit. And the hits just keep coming here for Fargo Post 2. Moving into third base is Adam Leininger to put runners on the corners.
When you throw a lot of balls, you're going to rely more on your fastball. And you're going to want to leave that over the plate a bit more to try to get some strikes in. Fargo knows that, and they're just waiting for that fastball to the plate, and they make them pay for it.
And another visit to the mound here is brought to you by our friends at the Marsh McLennan Agency in Fargo. You can visit them online at marshmma.com to learn about the services that they can provide for you in and around the Fargo-Moorhead area. 3 runs on 5 hits right now for Fargo Post 2. They got runners on first and third. 1 in the first, none in the second, 2 so far in the third, and they're looking for more. And there's the bad news, there's still nobody out. It'd be nice to get an out on the board here if you're
at least one.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, right now you don't even care if that runner comes across. You're just focused on getting that runner or that batter out.
Jordan Leininger will be the guy stepping up to the plate. He'll square up for a bunt. Pitch will miss low and out for a ball, 1-0. Once again, Adam Leininger on third, Charlie Kalbrenner the runner on first. Unless they brought in a courtesy runner, I think they did. Yep.
Wait. No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't?
They didn't. They did last time, but
I was gonna say I don't think that's his normal hairstyle, unless
that is number 50.
Okay, I guess it is Kalbrenner at first.
Same cleats, same socks. Maybe get a haircut.
Haircut between the first and the third inning. 1-1 pitch coming up here from Olean. He'll square it for a bunt again. He bunts it right back. Olean chase it down. Fires up to first. They got the out, but the bunt brings in Leininger from third. And it's 4-0 in favor of Fargo Post 2.
Looks like they could have got him out at home, but already after giving up this much hits, you just want that first out.
Yeah, not risk anything like any errors, any misthrown passes that could end up in the backstop and possibly bring in more runs. So
the hard part about that one is Olean being a righty, he's going to have to turn around his whole body to make that throw to home. And it's just easier to go with the ball and get that at first.
Swing and a miss as Olean sent it to the outside. Byswinger paid the price. Byswinger grounded out to third base last time he was at the plate. Charlie Kalbrenner on second. Nice strike.
0-2 count. Let's see if we can get one out here.
That would be huge, especially the runner on second to get that second out here. Swing and a miss. It's a drop third strike. He'll throw it up to complete the out, and that'll do it.
Short throw, but nice pick there by Ents.
Left fielder, number 6, Sam Oshak.
Sam Oshak, 0 for 1, ground out to Wiegestrom, the second baseman, last time he was at the plate. 2 away, runner on second, Kalbrenner, 4-0. And pitch 50 for Olean. Check a swing. Runner will go to third. Medina will send it over there, but not in time, and Kalbrenner's safe. Pitch comes across as a ball. It's 1-0. 2 games for you tomorrow on Magnitude Sports. Fargo Post 400 Stars and a doubleheader against Jamestown Post 14 Eagles. And then on Thursday, we have a big day for you. We have a total of 5 games on the calendar. We'll have the Fargo Post 400 Stars on the road in Dickinson. We'll have the Fargo Post 400 Comets taking on Kindred Legion Post A. And then we'll have Kindred Legion Post B taking on the Oak Grove Jacks. So 5 games for you tomorrow here on Magnitude Sports. As Sam Oshak will send it over, will send it into left field to bring in Kalbrenner, and it's another hit and a run, and it makes it 5-0 here for Fargo Post 2. So now the runners are on, or runner on first base, excuse me. Wyatt Kalzadowski grounded out directly to first last time he was at the plate. Olean looks over at the runner on first again. Ball 1. Brady Manley is on deck if Kalzadowski can reach base.
Tough spot for a pitcher here. It seems like everything he throws that is in a hit, it's a ball.
Two outs, that's a positive, but 1 ball, no strike here. Now they'll try the pickoff. Nice hard throw and quick throw over to Connor Entz, but
good attempt.
Yeah, great attempt. We'll see how many more times they try that. Get a little bit more of a lead off this time than last time, and no, another pickoff attempt will come up a little short. Strike called there. We're even at 1 now.
Umps had some delayed calls today.
Yeah.
Take his time with it.
Sometimes I like that. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want to know what the pitch is.
It's a bit annoying when you're doing play-by-play because you want to say as soon as the pitch comes in, but don't know for sure what they're going to call it. Just hit him there.
2-1 the count now here to Kozadowski. And a little bit to the outside, ball 3. Been down 5-0. Bright side, it's the start of the season. A game that probably matters comes a little bit later in a couple months from now.
They're going to have to figure out some things after this one.
Yeah. But there's
haven't
still...
hit yet.
Didn't mean to interrupt you there, Luke.
No problem.
Another pickoff attempt. Close, but back safely. But there's still a lot of baseball to be played in this one, too. And West Fargo's certainly not out of it yet, so... Milwaukee.
They seem to find that groove. Obviously today it's not working for him.
Brady Manley is the victim of the only strikeout for Olin. Actually, I take that back. He has 2 strikeouts now, so he's the victim of 1 of 2. Last time he was at the plate, he'll face pitch 57. Manley, got the hiccups. Batter number 9 in the lineup. Here for Fargo Post 2. Puts the top of the order, Connor Holm back on deck. And the pitch. Fouled off, strike 1. And another one will miss for a ball. And Olin, strike count's still in favor of strikes, but it certainly feels like he's having trouble finding that strike zone. 2 pitches shy of 60, according to my numbers. And we're only in the top of the third, 2/3 of the way through it. Tried to catch edge there and missed, and it's 2-1. West Fargo Patriots leave tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for their tournament in Louisville, Kentucky. And their first game is on Thursday. Time to be determined. One hopper right to ends. He steps on the bag. That strands 1. Actually, that strands 2. And that ends the 3rd inning of play. Or the top of the 3rd, I should say. So the direct ground out will send us to the bottom of the 3rd with Medina, Wolf, and Nwigastrand batters 7, 8, 9 for West Fargo. This here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcast on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, welcome back to Young Field in West Fargo. Starting to rain a little bit out there. You hear some sprinkles on top of the overhang in the press box here. Mike Mason alongside Luke. Brady Medina will be the leadoff batter for West Fargo. Blake's left field, a couple hits to center field on his plate appearances here on Magnitude Sports.
Yeah, if he's going to get a hit, it's going to have to be the outfield, as he is not the quickest on feet.
Okay.
It's judged by his spray chart. No hits.
Strike one here to Medina. And that one's heading to center field. And that is the first hit of the game for the West Fargo Patriots, and we'll see if they can build off that. Aiden Wolf now. When he goes to left or center, he usually gets a hit. If he goes to right, he usually does not get a hit.
That is quite the spray chart.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
It's like all red. Right.
It's all red on the right side, and it's all green to the left side of the spray chart. 0-1 the count now here to Aiden Wolf.
The reason is because he's quite the pull hitter, so everything is going to put to right. It's not going to be that well hit. It's going to stay up in the air or be on the ground and get him out.
1-1 the count. Some good analysis there. I might need you for more spray chart analysis in the future.
It helps because I played with these guys for quite a bit of time. So
yeah.
You see it every day.
I want fouled off for strike two.
Got the cottonwood cotton just going across. It looks like snow across the field.
You could say it's snowing here at Young Field. Certainly looks like it, even though it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, those trees look nice, but not when it gets too windy. This cotton just starts blowing everywhere.
2-2 and a line drive, one hopper up to second, now over to first. No, not at first. They got the lead runner at second, but not Aiden Wolf. So Wolf will reach on a fielder's choice.
Looked like he was out, but the first baseman just drops the ball. Can't hang on to it. Wolf had a bum ankle throughout high school this year, from what I've heard, so impressive that he beat that one out. Looks to be healthy.
Kalbrenner had to stretch to make sure that one stayed in his glove, too.
It didn't. He ended up dropping it.
And Wiggestrand will take the first pitch inside for a ball. Wiggestrand likes right field and center field, but has a couple hits to left field, but that's not his primary go-to spot.
Yeah, a bit of a down year for Wiggestrand here. He was all EDC honors freshman year, and ended up, I think, a little around 200 this year for average. So let's see if he can pick it up this summer season.
Kyle Zadowski will look over at Wolf and deliver ball three. So 3 pitches and 3 balls here to Wiggestrand. Caleb Deere is on deck. 1 out, 1 runner on here in the bottom of the third. Can we see our first West Fargo walk? Not on that particular pitch. It'll be 3-1. Coach will give his signals here from third base, and Kozadowski will look over at Wolf on first. He'll set, he'll deliver. Swung on, popped up. Drifting foul and out of play, strike 2. Full count now here to Wiggestrand. Still no walks by Kozadowski.
Interesting pickoff. Really silent.
And that still won't be a walk, but he'll reach base regardless.
Back to the top of the order with the shortstop, number 10, Caleb Deere.
So it took 36 pitches for Kozadowski to get through the first 9 batters here for West Fargo. And now Caleb Deere steps up to the plate, top of the order. He'll face pitch 37. 2 runners on, Aiden Wolf second, Seth Wiggins first via the hit by a pitch. And Adam Leininger will go up and have some words there with Kozadowski. Look at first, then second, now deliver. And this one hit out right field. Driving back is Manley, and he gets the catch. Runner will tag on second as Aiden Wolf will advance over to third. You got runners on the corners as a result. 2 away and brings up Trey Stocker.
Not a bad at bat at all. Did a job with the runner over. Not bad at all.
So Wolf is 90 feet away from putting West Fargo on the board. Stocker is 0 for 1 and grounded out to Connor Holm, the shortstop, last time he was at the plate. Nice strike. And a little hopper towards third. It'll go foul and everybody will reset. Right into the Fargo Post 2 dugout.
He wasn't looking at me that time.
Balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 runners on the corners, first and third. And this one to second for the force out, and that's what they needed. So they'll reach on a fielder's choice. I'll strand 2, and they'll end the third. Take a break. We'll be back with the next half of the inning in a moment. Sports, stay tuned. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. All right, welcome back. 5-0 in favor of Fargo Post 2. Current attendance numbers, 275, so that means they got 125 free hot dogs left. If you're not here yet, come here now and give yourself a free hot dog. You can watch the Patriots battle the remainder of this game against Fargo Post 2 and then take on their second matchup against Fargo Post 400.
If they gave out free burgers, this crowd would be packed. Everyone would be here.
They absolutely would be. I don't know if I've ever had a hot dog here before, to be honest. The burgers are so good, I just kind of forgot about hot dogs.
It's hard to justify spending like $3 on a hot dog for half a taste of a burger, $1 more.
Yeah, right? Out number 1, Connor Holm will fly out to Mason Stolting in right field. Landon Myers 1 for 2, reached on an error. He doubled the left field last time he was at the plate. That was lower than your average baseball game.
Yeah, it doesn't help. There's a lot of long counts that result in hits and not outs. But it seems like O'Lean settled down here. He seems to be back in 1-2 quick outs. Starting to get those, what seems to be considered hot bats this game for West Fargo back into the plate.
Can book another strikeout on your stat book there, and they drop third strike. Medina will tag out the batter. I'll put 2 outs on the board. That pitch comes across for a ball. Leininger 1 for 1, a walk and a single to right. I might have you take over on play-by-play, go get a hot dog, and then I'll take over and you can go get a hot dog.
I already had my hot dog.
Oh,
I
okay.
grabbed one right when I walked in.
All right, then I might have you take over and I'll go get one.
That's good.
1-1.
I heard you talking. They switched their burger seasoning here.
Yeah. Well, no, they got. Okay, so we were talking about this on a Fargo Post 400 broadcast not long ago. Fargo Post 400 got some really awesome seasoning for their hamburgers. As Leininger, did he get hit? Yes, he did. And so I made the comment that the West Fargo concession stand might have some competition. So then this is Charlie Kalbrenner stepping up to the plate. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a single, both to right field. And so I came here today and I ordered a hamburger, and they were not the same as before. They were bigger and thicker. They didn't have the seasoning that I'm used to, but they were still really good.
Yeah, they didn't. The burger was better, but like the taste was a bit different. Like, you're right, the seasoning definitely something changed.
So you get the
Really
bigger,
coming
thicker
down now.
burger here. And yeah, it's starting to rain now. We can hear it in our headsets. You can probably hear it at home now. Yeah, so they got the bigger and thicker burgers now at the concession stand here in West Fargo. And if they were to just put the seasoning on those burgers, they'd be back on top of the world as far as
the restaurant quality burger.
Yeah, the number 1 burger in Legion baseball.
Which they still are in my book, but definitely
might be a little biased there. I try to be a little bit more neutral on my burger rankings, but
I've won like every game for the last 4 years. It's hard to get the switch of the season like that.
2-1 the count here to a 2 away to Charlie Kalbrenner.
Yeah, I had one at the start of scrimmage the other week, and it wasn't bad by any means, but just made the save.
Runner goes, swing and a miss, and the throw up to second will not be made, and Leininger will get second with no challenge. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Post 2 scored 1 in the first and 4 in the third. That one hit to right, a land for a base hit, and that's going to bring Leininger home. He'll round third, and he will score, and it's 6-0 Fargo Post 2.
Seems to be lightening up here. Late.
Oh, see here. Jordan Leininger, the batter. But first, a quick visit here between Medina and O'Lean.
O'Lean can blame that one on the ball being wet.
Say again?
You can probably blame that one on the ball being wet.
Ah, there we go. Leininger walked and advanced the teammate to second on a sac bunt. Pitch outside, ball 1.
Some child in the crowd did not enjoy the rain.
Yeah, they are not happy right now. We've had worse come through on our field, Mikes. Put it that way. Strike one. We'll turn that down for a little bit, give him some time to calm down. Probably doesn't like the score.
Yeah.
Unless, let's see, I'm trying
they're
to.
a Fargo fan.
Not sure where that youngster's sitting at, trying to find out here, but.
You can't really see one. Ooh,
pushes him back a little bit for ball 3.
Sends a message. I don't know what message he'd be trying to send.
Probably shave. I don't know if he needs to shave or not, but if he had any whiskers, they were just taken off by that last pitch. That one's high, and he'll walk them. So Fargo Post 2 has scored in 3 of the 4 innings so far, and they've put 6 across the plate on 7 hits. And pitch 78 for Carter O'Lean here in the top of the 4th. And he'll step off, and coach will come out and have another visit. He's taking his time. I'm kind of wondering if this might be it for O'Lean. Well, I guess we'll see. This visit to the mound brought to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo.
Sucks about our spot up here is we can't see the home bullpen. Can only see the away.
Yeah, right.
And O'Lean is done.
And that will do it for O'Lean. 77 pitches, 31 balls, 46 strikes. He's allowed 6 runs on 7 hits. He's stranded 4 runners on base so far. And he has struck out a grand total of 3. 1 looking and 2 swinging.
Brings 32 into the game.
Say again?
Number 32. Jackson Glinke into the game to relief O'Lean.
So Glinke will get some warm-up pitches, and apparently I'm having trouble with my headset. I need to take one ear off so I can actually hear you instead of trying to hear you through the headset. And so everybody at home's like, why is he asking him what he said? I heard what he said clearly, but that's the reason why I'm asking. So
yeah, I had that same problem earlier, and we got it fixed for me, but right as we did that, it was broken for you.
This is the first time that we've seen Jackson Glinke on the mound, I think, in Magnitude Sports history. I think I had to add him. I think he was one of 2 players I had to physically add from scratch to the West Fargo roster this year. Everybody else either returned from last year or moved up from either the Aces or Vets. So once again, we are at 88 degrees here. Got some on and off sprinkles, and 85 degrees in West Fargo. I want to say thanks to our friends at Barcode, Boston's Pizza, Dakota Fins and Feathers, Bar 9, Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Goldmark Commercial Real Estate, MTW Towing of West Fargo, Buffalo Wild Wings, Sweet Shots, Gotta Go Driving School, along with Touchmark in Fargo and Bismarck, Popeyes, Santana Concrete in Barnesville, and they actually poured the cement for the third base side press box down at Starion Bank Field. So we are happy to have them aboard supporting the broadcast this summer. Jackson Beiswinger will be the first batter that Jackson Glinke will face. Beiswinger is 0 for 2 on his plate appearances against O'Lean. He grounded out to third and was thrown out on a drop third strike.
Good move to bring in a lefty here. It seems like they were hitting the righty pretty well, so change perspective here a little bit, it seems like.
We'll see what kind of effect it has, and so far so good. Swing and a miss, strike 1 here on Beiswinger. 1 hour and 7 minutes now, time of the game here, and we've been 2/3 through the top of the fourth for what feels like 15 minutes or so now. Got those first 2 outs pretty quickly, and then the third out's just been hard to come by here for West Fargo. That one's popped up, fouled away, strike 2.
Hopefully third out here.
And another error. And that's
2 for the game.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see here, especially when you're down 6-0.
Both committed by the shortstop.
So that will load the bases on that error. Everybody will advance a base.
That was similar to the first error of the game, which was the backhand that Durr dropped as well. Couldn't quite get it in his glove. Good pitch there. Get him swinging.
Batter 1 for 2. Ground out to second. A single to left between the third baseman and shortstop last time he was at the plate. And this one's fouled at the plate. Strike 2. Right back. Nice job there by Glinke. I'm not exactly sure how he did that. Was it glove to hand, back to glove, something like that? But he got the throw out anyway. And
not how he drew it up, but it worked for sure.
Yeah. I'd like to see that one again. I'll have to go back and look at it. All right, well, that leaves 3 stranded on base here on the 1-3 ground out. And that will take us now to the fourth, the bottom half of the fourth, with Casey Clemenson, Connor Entz, and Mason Stolting, 3, 4, and 5 when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
How does Popeye's chicken sandwich get so crunchy, juicy, and tasty? We make everything with love. Get it today and make your taste buds dance.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
All right, welcome back. 6-0 here in favor of Fargo Post 2. It'll be Casey Clemenson leading things off. Batter 3 in the lineup. I think the baby might be done crying now. Mostly cloudy, 85 degrees. The rain has stopped. We're at 1 hour, 11 minutes. Did the math. It took 13 minutes for West Fargo to go from out 2 to out 3 in the top of the fourth. One row to Clemenson, who grounded out to third last time. Actually, he grounded out to the shortstop last time he was at the plate. Now it's 2-0. Kozadowski on the mound is right now about to throw pitch 44. And that one's hit up center field. Backpedaling there is Landon Meyer. He makes the catch.
Tough play to make, especially with the sun right now.
Yeah, absolutely don't disagree with that. It kind of looks shady, but just right there between, about halfway between first and second, all the way over to third is kind of where the sun is blazing in at. So 1 out, Connor Entz, the batter. And he'll take the pitch up high for a ball, 1-0. He struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. That one's popped up by Swingers, tracking it. He will call off his teammates and make the snag for out number 2. So they'll bring out Mason Stolting, who grounded out to the shortstop last time he was at the plate.
It was a year.
That's good.
So 2 up, 2 down here for West Fargo.
A lot of our classes, like anatomy, our teacher was really interesting. She how Jessica was in school, so she's been there for way too long. She's crazy. No, respectfully. And then biochemistry.
2 undefeated teams here. Say that with a little bit of sarcasm, sarcastic comicalism, if that's even a word. Comical sarcasm, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, neither team has lost yet.
What's that?
Neither team has lost yet.
Yeah.
She's in Minneapolis now, living in France. So she's trying to fly.
This one fouled off, strike 2.
Yeah, it's wide open.
So see how a 0-1 or 1-0 team does against, I need to pull it up here, I don't know the exact number. 17 wins and 11 losses will be their next opponent.
Stolting grounds out to the pitcher.
And that will be another 1-2-3 inning here for West Fargo. 1-3 ground out. And that brings us to the top of the 5th. Kozadowski, Manly, and home, 8-9-1 for Fargo Post 2 when we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Now batting, number 5.
Nice seats. $50 though?
Hey, this dude got his seat for only $20 on Game Time.
Whoa.
Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time and finds you all the best last-minute deals, so you can get tickets for up to 60% off.
60% off?
Mystical ballpark voice?
Yeah.
That guy freaks me out.
Download Game Time now. Come on, do it.
All right, welcome back. Looking for a bunt there. It was Kozadowski. And, miss for a strike. And it looks like Medina is slow to get up here. I'm not sure if that pitch bounced off and hit him somewhere in the gut or chest or something, but hopefully it's nothing serious. Coach Roll will come out, survey.
Stand over him. Give him a little pad, toughen up kid. Looks like it might have hit him lower than the gut if it's taking this long to get up.
Well, once again, we got a busy schedule for you this summer, including 124 games. This is game 5 of that 124 game stretch. So 5 down and a whole bunch more to go here this summer on Magnitude Sports. This is also broadcast 2,198 The broadcasting Kindred right now is 2,199, and the West Fargo Patriots and the Fargo Post 400 Stars will be broadcast 2,200 here on Magnitude Sports. Well, we got a moment. Let's take a peek at that game in Kindred and see how they're doing out there. And they're in a commercial break right now, so not exactly sure how they're doing, but looks like Kindred's up 5-1 in the fourth inning of play, it looks like. So
Medina is back, and pitch is soon underway.
That one will land into right center field for a base hit.
He's going to try for 2 here.
That's going to be close, and he got back.
Looked like dirt tripped over second base. En route to the ball.
Kozadowski will center out into right center, or double, excuse me, out into right center field. Brady Manley 0 for 1, or 0 for 2, excuse me. Struck out swinging, grounded out to first base. He'll show bunt, and he'll miss the bunt. Pitch will come low for a ball. It's 1-0. Jim says it's getting a little late in the game. West Fargo needs to do something. I think most of the West Fargo fans would agree with that. That one's bunted foul. That'll be strike 1, so we'll see if he squares up again or not. Three games today, 2 games tomorrow, 5 games on Thursday, and then we have Friday and Saturday off. Actually, we don't have Friday or Saturday off. We added 1 game in Kindred on the 9th, which I believe is Friday. Me personally, I have that day off, but our broadcast airwaves do not have the day off. 2-1 the count. And that one's fouled off, and that'll take care of the bunt attempts there. He will not be bunting again.
Thank goodness. No one likes bunting.
2 balls and 2 strikes. So he'll either be swinging or he will let it go right by him. See what kind of pitch he gets delivered here from Glinke. And it's a strikeout. Got him looking, and that brings up Connor Holm. So we return to the top of the order.
Let it go right by him, but it's for a strike.
This one fouled off at the plate. Connor Holm 1 for 3, a ground out to second, a single to right, and a fly out to right.
Odds are he puts one in play here. Must be why they're trying to bunt the runner on over to third.
And that one was a strike about 2 innings ago. This time it's a ball.
Yeah.
1-1. Dickinson Rough Riders are in Mandan taking on the Mandan Chiefs. We'll see Dickinson on Thursday here on Magnitude Sports. We'll keep you updated on that game. And a strike is called. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 hour, 22 minutes in. Runner on second is Kozadowski. out to right field. And that will be enough to put runners on the corners.
It's like runner held up at second for a bit, thinking that I was going to get caught, but I bet he's wishing he would have took off right away. Might have been able to score by now.
Could have got a double, possibly, out of that, but now with one out, you can look at the double steal potential possibility here with Landon Meyer coming to the plate. He's 1 for 3, reached on an error, doubled the left, was tagged out on a drop third strike right at home plate. Last time he was at bat, or at the plate. Strike one. I'm curious who Jim will be cheering for in the next game here. I know he likes the Stars, I know he likes West Fargo, but who does he like when they play each other? That's the big question. We'll find out where his loyalties lie coming up in game 2. I want to be into the books as a fouled away pitch. 0-2. And now he's going to be caught. Oh, and the throw is off the mark, and that will allow Kozadowski to come home. And Connor home to third, and they will hold the brakes there. I thought for a moment they were going to get him caught in a rundown between first and second, and then they would have to fight between the second or the Kozadowski coming in from third, and now all that thought process doesn't matter. Go ahead.
I was just saying that would have been fun to see. Double rundown. Instead, it's just a throw into the other bullpen almost. That was 9 right by Whitby.
Now bring in another run. Yeah. And it's now 8-0 here on the 10th hit of the game for Fargo Post 2.
Catcher number 7, Adam Leininger.
8 runs on 10 hits on 3 West Fargo errors. They've left 7 on base so far.
Amazing they've got 8 runs across.
Yeah.
7 left on base is a pretty big number.
Landon Meyer will take second with no challenge. 1 ball, no strike here to Adam Leininger, who's 1 for 1 with a walk, a single to right. Last time he was at the plate, he was hit by a pitch. Of course, last time he was at the plate, it was not Jackson Glinke pitching either, so we'll see how it goes this time around. 1-0. On the way, and it caught the edge. 1-1.
Oh, wow. And when they break, they just,
2-1 the count now here to Leininger. Charlie Kalbrenner in the on-deck circle with 1 away. If no double plays happen, we'll see him up to bat next.
Be hard to get a double play with the runner on second, but
they should do that.
nothing's impossible here.
Oh, yeah. French tip? Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and a big swing.
Right through it.
Ball strike in that order, and the 2-2 count now. Coming up. Lifted up high, shallow right, backpedaling Zwigestrand coming in and Stolting. He'll make the catch. And the throw back to second quickly will keep Landon Meyer right where he's at, and there's 2 outs on the board now.
Good thing he stayed there. It looked like he would have been out by a good amount if he would have tried for 3.
Charlie Kalbrenner will try and keep this inning going. He's had success so far. 3 hits to right field for a single and 2 doubles.
Expect another one here then, I'd imagine.
If he gets a double here, it'd be 9-0. 2 away though, with the fly out to right. Swing and miss, strike 1.
He wanted all that one, it looked like.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to send that one over the right field fence. We'll see over the course of the next few games who has the big bats here for West Fargo, as most of their bats have. On the run, making the catch is Caleb Anderson. That will strand 1 on base, and that will take care of business here in the top half of the 5th. So it's a fly out for Kalbrenner, and he is no longer perfect. He's 3 for 4 now with that fly out. And we'll move to the bottom of the 5th with batters 6, 7, and 8. Caleb Anderson, Brady Medina, and Native Wolf for the scheduled batters. Kozadowski will toss pitch 51. When we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcast on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tolls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, welcome back. 8-0 in favor of Fargo Post 2. 8 runs on 10 hits, 3 errors. Fargo Post 2's left 8 on base. The Patriots, no runs on a single hit, no errors for Fargo Post 2, and they've left 2 stranded on base. Caleb Anderson is 0 for 1. He struck out looking last time he was at the plate. He'll face pitch 51 here against Kozadowski. 18 balls and 32 strikes on 50 throws for the Post 2 pitcher. And he'll get strike 1 here. So pretty good split on the ball strike count there. 18-33 on 51 tosses. And the 0-1 pitch. Outside, we're even at 1. Once again, we'll see Medina and Wolf this inning for sure. We'll see if we get any deeper into the lineup. We've now hit the 1 hour, 30-minute mark of the ball game. That one's outside into the backstop. 2 balls and no strikes. Or 2 balls and 1 strike, excuse me.
Yeah, this game has been taking a while.
Yeah, I was kind of cruising through the first 3 innings, and then that 4th inning took forever, and now we're kind of back on pace where we were innings 1 through 3. This one running for it, and he couldn't make the catch. And he'll head into second. Now, he wasn't diving. Did he lose into the sun? Were they charges as an error, or they charges as a hit?
I think it should be an error. He was right under it.
Yeah, and they will. And you're right, Luke. They did. Yeah. They did indeed charge as an error.
Looked like it hit his glove.
Brady Medina, the batter now. 1 for 1, single in the center field. It's about been one of the lone bright spots for West Fargo here on their at-bat so far. First pitch comes outside for a ball. It's 1-0. That one's flared out the first base side of the ballpark, and we're 1 ball, 1 strike. So we'll see if West Fargo can make Fargo Post 2 pay the price for that lone error that they've committed. I can't recall if West Fargo's had a runner on second base in this game or not. They do now if they hadn't before. Line drive out, and Anderson quickly slides back into second as Connor Holm catches the line drive right to his glove from Medina, and that'll bring up Aiden Wolf. Wolf reached on an inning-ending fielder's choice, so they would get the force out at second on his teammate. Strike one there. This one hit out towards second, and that's out number 2. It's short towards short.
Home getting a lot of action today.
Yeah, Connor Holm has had the glove in his ball a lot of times here in this game so far. Seth Wiegestrat hit by a pitch last time he was at the plate. Kozadowski will look back at second, and that one's fouled off for a strike. Two-out runner on second. Caleb Deere on deck, and the pitch. And this one is also hit out towards Connor Holm. And it's the Connor Holm show here for Fargo Post 2. He throws out another ground out. They strand one on base. And we go now to the 6th inning of play. And for Fargo Post 2, it'll be Jordan Leininger, Jackson Weiswinger, and Sam Oshot. Batters 5, 6, and 7 are the scheduled ones when we return after this here on Magazine Sports.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
All right, welcome back. Officially Red River Valley Youth Baseball League night. The West Fargo Aces played today. They got a win over Fargo Post 2. The West Fargo Vets got a win over Post 2 earlier this afternoon. And now Post 2 has a comfortable lead here in the top of the 6th over the Patriots in game 1 of their doubleheader. And when I say doubleheader, I mean a different opponent. It's kind of like a split doubleheader, if that's a good way to... Is that how you would describe it? Yeah. Split doubleheader. Jordan Leininger, the batter. So the games don't count towards the conference standings, but it'll obviously count towards a win or loss on the season. So that's another bright spot here for West Fargo. I've seen balls pop off the backstop, but never one like that before. It almost looked like it came out of one of those pitching guns.
been there, don't know. Oh, that's
2-1 to Leininger. He'll foul it back, 2-2. And this one hit the left field, and that's another base hit. It's the 11th hit of the game here for Fargo Post 2 off the bat of Jordan Leininger. That'll bring up Jackson Byswinger. Byswinger looking to snap an 0 for 3 result here on his plate appearances so far. Ground out to third, dropped third strike, and reached on an error. The strike is called there. It's 0-1. One thing I forgot to mention coming out of the break, Braxton Horde is now pitching. He's on pitch number 7. He started the top of the 6th. He did not come in the 5th at all. He came in during the commercial break to take over in the top of the 6th here to try and hold Fargo Post 2 from getting more than 8. But we'll see. Right now they got a runner on first. It's 0-2.
They haven't used them much today, but those number cards or the play sheets are super annoying. They just take up so much time.
That one's fouled off for a unofficial strike too, I guess.
Substitution at second base. And then, so Troftgruben comes in for Wiggestrand over at second, and then Heisler comes in for Medina in the catcher spot.
And now you're updated. Everybody else at their original starting points. 0-2, 1 hour 40 minutes time of the game now. Jordan Leininger gets a lead off on first. This one pops away, but Leininger will stay put. Ball 1. So West Fargo Post 2 getting 1 game to, quote, practice before they enter the regular season. While Fargo Post 400 has had 28. This will be the 29th game to practice before the regular season gets started tomorrow for them against Jamestown, their home opener. One ball and 2 strikes. Horde will stare down Leininger on first. Leininger will take off, and this one is in for a strike. Leininger will make second as Heisler had no chance to make a play on that one. Sam Oshak now is the batter. 1 for 3. Ground out, let's see here. A ground out to second, a single to left, and a ground out to the pitcher last time he was at the plate. So West Fargo on their 3rd pitcher now. And that will come in for a ball in inning 6, a strike back in inning 2. 1-0 here to Oshak.
See if he tries to bunt again here.
Mandan Chiefs have defeated Dickinson 14-4 in the first game of their doubleheader. That game being played at BNC National Bank Field in Mandan. 1 ball, 1 strike. They'll be getting, if they haven't started game 2 already, they'll be starting it shortly here. Swing and miss, strike 2. Kindred now leads 12-1 in the top of the fourth in their Babe Ruth game against Northern Cass. That one can be watched on Magnitude Sports if that one interests you. Still waiting to see what where Jim's allegiance lies in the matchup between West Fargo and Fargo Post 400. He has not responded to that invitation for a response yet. 2-2 now. We've broadcasted, the next game will be broadcast 2,200. Jim's probably tuned in for about 1,700 of those. And there'll be a walk.
Quite the loyal fan.
No kidding. It's probably tuned in for more games on Magnitude than I've tuned in for. Considering I don't know if I consider this tuned in since I'm actually broadcasting it, but maybe you could consider it a tune in. I don't know. It's outside, and now heading to third is Jordan Leininger, and Wyatt Kozadowski will take ball one. Kozadowski 1 for 2, grounded out to first. He would walk, and then he'd double to right. Eight runs on 11 hits. Runners on second and third, and there's strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on. Second and third, you got Oshak on second and Leininger on third.
Fargo, you just want to hit here to put this thing away.
And they'll trade the run for the out at first, and it's 9-0, and that puts runners on the corners now. So it's an RBI ground out for Kozadowski and brings up Brady Manley.
Right fielder number 11, Brady Manley.
One ball, no strike.
There it is.
Got the right button pushed eventually. This one hit hard to first. And he will hold off forward, and he'll go and touch on the bag. They'll strand one. They'll strand Oshak on third, and that ends the top half of the sixth on a direct ground out to first. So now you're down 9, and you got Caleb Deere, Trace Doctor, Casey Clemenson top of the order pending changes. We're going to return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
How does Popeye's chicken sandwich get so crunchy, juicy, and tasty? We make everything with love. Get it today and make your taste buds dance.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
All right, welcome back here. We move to the bottom of the sixth inning.
See if West Fargo can come back here or make it respectable.
Looks like Caleb Deere will step into the lineup here in the number 2 spot. Let me double check my lineup here.
I think he leads off.
I must be a batter ahead in my lineup, so he's not stepping into the number 2 spot. He's in his original number 1 spot. And it is quickly 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is for ball 2, I guess. 2-1.
It's kind of a bit over today.
2-1 pitch. Fouled off, 2-2. Kozadowski only on 65 pitches here. He's averaging just a little over 10 pitches per inning.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good. And he strikes him out.
Only giving up 1 hit too.
I believe it is 1 hit. Yep, 1 hit. Trey Stocker 0 for 2. Ground out to short. Reached on a fielder's choice. That one hit up high, going drifting foul first base side, and
to the bullpen.
It's in the bullpen, as you just said.
Bullpen has been vacant today on the visitor side.
Yeah, they really haven't had a reason to put anybody in there. Kozadowski's doing a really good job today. And strike 1. Actually, strike 2, my apologies. And that one's a little high, and we're at 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Trey Stocker. Casey Clemenson is on deck, and Kozadowski will toss his 70th pitch now. 1-2 inside, nearly nicked his elbow. It's 2-2. Jammed him up on the inside. He was able to foul it away, keep it a 2-2 count. As Kozadowski got the pitch up high near the shoulders of Trey Stocker. 2-2, number 2, and that one hit him. It was almost the same pitch. I think he was trying to get it to break, and it never did, and just skimmed off the arm of Stocker, and he's on first as a result. Casey Clemenson steps up to the plate now. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out to short and a pop out to the second baseman in shallow right center field. This one sent to right field. Manley chasing after it, but it'll drop foul for a strike, and it's 0-1.
This game is really prolonged. Hopefully the next one goes by a bit quicker.
Yeah, it seems like Fargo Post 2 has been boom, 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 and the other half of the inning has not been quite the same. There's a base hit.
Competitive next game. Makes for a much more interesting game to watch.
The single at Clemenson's brings up first baseman number 5, Connor Entz.
Connor Entz 0 for 2, struck out swinging, and pop out to the third baseman, Jackson Beiswinger, last time he was at the plate. So we're 9 minutes shy of the 2-hour mark of this game here in the bottom of the 6th. And a strike is thrown there. So we'll see a full 7 innings, even if Fargo Post 2 does score their 10th run in the top of the 7th. Had to get to 10 before the 6th inning started. They only got to 9. That one had maybe sting a little bit there. Good thing he had the helmet on.
Maybe it's time to get someone in that pen. He seems to be a bit of control here.
So for the first time in this game, the bases are loaded with nobody, with one out. Here in the bottom of the sixth, you got Trey Stocker on third, Casey Clemenson on second, Connor Entz on first, Mason Stolting the batter. Can West Fargo get something cooking here? We'll see. Check swing, and it apparently missed outside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0. And that one is a ball as well. 2-0. I would agree with that one. That one is a ball. I'm not 100% sure about the first two. 3 balls and no strikes. We'll see if Kozadowski can cash in his free strike coupon on pitch 82.
He does not.
He does not. It's a bases loaded walk that brings in Trey Stocker, and it's now 9-1.
They do have someone in the bullpen now.
Caleb Anderson will come up to the plate, but first, here comes Coach Luke Rustad for Fargo Post 2.
We got someone warming up. It looks like number 12. Let's see if they bring him in here.
Looks like Levi Speet is warming up in the bullpen here for Fargo Post 2. We'll see if they bring him in or not. And once again, I got Kozadowski at 82 pitches. 32 balls, 50 strikes on 82 throws. We're 1 hour, 54 minutes into the game. That'll do it for Kozadowski. He allows 1 run. 1 run on 2 hits. Stranded 3 West Fargo runners on base. And he'll be responsible for Clemenson, Entz, and Stolting should they come in and score before we can officially close the book on him. But, you know, outside of the 3 runners on base that he could potentially be responsible for, he had a pretty good day on the mound considering he only gave up 2 hits, with that second hit being right here in this inning here. So Levi's feet will get some warm-up tosses here for Fargo Post 2. Once again, this pitching change and visit to the mound is brought to you by the Marsh McLennan Agency of Fargo. Visit them online at marshmma.com. Learn about the services that can provide for you in the Fargo, Moorhead, and surrounding area. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th as Levi's feet takes over. Bases loaded for West Fargo. The batter will be Caleb Anderson, who's 0 for 2, who struck out looking and reached base on an error on a fly out to the right fielder. And you may have just heard it through our crowd mic there. About 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game will be the start of the West Fargo Post 400 game. That will be on a separate watch link. That watch link is available on our YouTube channel right now. So you can go there and click set reminder if you'd like to, and you'll get a mobile alert when we go live with that broadcast. Or you can just sit right there on your home TV and navigate over to it, click on it, and then wait for us to hit our start button on our end. Whichever one you'd like to do. Caleb Anderson with the bases loaded, 4 minutes in front of the 2-hour mark of the ball game, as West Fargo looks to get something cooking here in the bottom of the 6th.
Already immediate.
You know, if they can get a base hit and get 2 runs in, maybe 3, you would like to get, if you're West Fargo, you'd like to get at least 4 runs.
Yeah.
Here with 1 out. You already got 1 across, so if you can get the runners on 3rd and 2nd, that'd make it 9-3. If you get 1 more, that'd make it 9-4, and a little bit more manageable in the bottom of the 7th, but still going to be a little bit of a tough climb. Pitch comes outside for a ball. Caleb Anderson's 1-0.
And that's it. Fargo doesn't score any next inning as well.
We'll also see Brady Medina if Anderson can reach base with no outs occurring. And that one, there's actually 2 outs on the corner. Well, yeah, I got 2 sources that say 2 outs. I don't know. Scoreboard in the outfield says 1 out. So let me look at my chart here. I'm not sure where the second out came from. Maybe there is only 1 out. Now another run scores.
Caleb Anderson with a nice base hit out to that left center gap.
Bases will remain loaded on that RBI single. Scores Casey Clemenson. Connor Entz up to third. Mason Stolting up to second on the hit by Caleb Anderson. And now a strike is thrown here to Brady Medina, who's 1 for 2 with a single to center.
It's actually Easton Heisler.
Oh,
He
wait.
subbed for Medina last inning.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So let's put him into the lineup if I can find him. And they'll throw home and now up to first. And that's a double play.
But did you get the trough your meeting for bringing Strand over at second?
That'll end the 6. We'll get our stats sorted out here and return with the 7th. So they get 2 across, not quite where they might want to be at, but they still got the bottom of the 7th to work with. We'll see what they can do in the final inning. At least we think it's the final inning. When we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
Family owned and operated for many years, MTW Towing is your first call for all of your towing needs in the West Fargo, North Dakota area. We are a full-service towing company that offers fast and efficient service at affordable rates. Our professional team is always prepared to provide you the best service possible. We also accept student discounts. To learn more about us, please feel free to give us a call today at your convenience.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 7th, 9-2 is our score here in favor of Fargo Post 2. Connor Holm is the scheduled batter. And will indeed be Connor Holm as we hit the 2-hour mark of the ball game as Connor Holm steps up to the plate. He's 2 for 4. Ground out to second, a single to right, a fly out to right, and another single to right in that order. Ball 1 here to Connor Holm. We'll see Landon Meyer and Adam Leininger as the scheduled batters next, and pending changes. Outside ball 2. Once again, after the conclusion of this game, we'll have a 30-minute break, and then we'll have the second game of the split doubleheader here between Fargo Post 2 and Fargo Post 400, both taking on the West Fargo Patriots. 3-0 now here to Connor Holm. Oh, they did call a strike on that, so 2-1. Swing and a miss. Big strike 2.
Yeah, you want to get 3 quick outs here and hopefully get up while those bats are still working.
Yeah, that'd be great. See if they can carry into that momentum over there from the bottom of the 6th. That was their best inning of baseball so far today. Full count now here to Connor Holm.
Oh my gosh.
Landon Meyer now. Reached on air, doubled the left, and was thrown out on a drop third strike, and then he singled the left last time he was at the plate. Total of 15 runners left on base, 9 for post 2, 6 for West Fargo so far in this contest through 6 innings of play. That one comes inside, it's ball 1, and pitch before that was a strike, it's 1-1. I think I figured out the pattern. There's strikes in the even innings and balls in the odd numbered innings is what they are. Runner goes, and he'll make it no problem. The pitch comes across for ball 2.
Takes away the double play opportunity.
Meyer sharing some words with the umpire. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
You're good. I was just wondering what was going on here.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Braxton Horde will step off the mound. They'll have home touch up on the second base bag. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the call. At least I think it is. And this one fouled away.
Need a pitch clock here.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 3 and a strikeout. Adam Leininger will be the last, check that, would be not the last chance, there's only 1 out. Adam Leininger. 1 for 2, walk, a single, hit by a pitch, and a fly out. The hit was the right field, the fly out was the right field. And the pitch is out for a ball, 1-0. 31 pitches for Braxton Horde so far, 14 balls and 17 strikes on the split. We're at 2 hours, 5 minutes now. And another step off. Just to add an extra 20 seconds to the game time.
He's not going to steal a third, so I don't know why they keep looking him over.
Looked like he wanted to square up there, but the pitch will come out for a ball.
I think this runner on second is the least of, or should be, at least of his worries when he's down 7. Too late on that one.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of agreeing with you there. I think he's just threatening. I don't think he's actually going to trying to sell it. Trying to sell West Fargo into an error. I don't know if he fouled that one away or if he missed it, but
he missed it.
A strike either way then, because it's 2-1.
That had a lot of speed.
Two balls and a strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. It's the runner on second there, Connor Holm. Ford will take a look at him and deliver. And this one hit hard to the second baseman. I'll sneak by Tromke. And rounding third is Holm. He will score, and it's 10-2 in favor of Fargo Post 2 here at the 2 hour, 7 minute mark of the ball game. It is an RBI single to right field for Adam Leininger. And now Charlie Kalbrenner, 3 for 4. 2 doubles and a single to right field and a fly out to left field. That pitch is low for ball 1. They actually, instead of a hit, they charged an error on that play. Swing and a miss there for a strike. 1-1. So they charged that error to the second baseman. I don't know, that was a hard hit ball, but we'll go with the error. So Connor Holm will score on that same error. And now it's 2-1 here to Charlie Kalbrenner.
Yeah, definitely an error, I'd say.
We'll go with it then. I'm outruled here. 4-1.
Should be able to make that play, at least get a glove down in front of it and keep it in the infield.
2-1 pitch is low for 3 balls and a strike. And now that you say that, I think I agree with you now that you say that. So I replay that play in my head. Strike 2.
Yeah, and it hit the ground as well. So usually if it's a grounder that's through the infield, they're going to count as an error if it passes by the defender. But if it stays up in the air, it's a different scenario.
Payoff pitch coming up here for Horde. Swung on, fouled away, and he lives to see one more pitch. Adam Leininger is the runner on first. Horde at 40 pitches now, 2 hours and 10 minutes into the ball game. This one fouled off. This is the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Kindred has defeated Northern Cass in the Babe Ruth game by the final score of 16-4. So that game just now wrapping up on Magnitude Sports.
Bounces right in front of him for ball 4.
And the walk will put Kalbrenner on base. And they'll bring up Jordan Leininger. I had my green and orange West Fargo gear. I had my blue Fargo Post 400 gear, and I decided to go in a black Anaheim Ducks t-shirt just to stay neutral. I'm not even a fan of the Anaheim Ducks per se, I just had the t-shirt. Ducks t-shirt does have a hint of orange in it though, so I guess
got some black for Post 2 though.
That's true. I guess that's true. I never thought of it that way. So I'm definitely neutral for this game, and now I have just a hair leaning towards West Fargo in my t-shirt in the next game. So, of course, I could put up this t-shirt here and just change all of that.
Yeah.
And if you were here, you would know which t-shirt I'm talking about. But that's an inside joke between myself and Luke now. Jordan Leininger, the batter, hit well but drifts foul. Strike 1. He's 1 for 1 on 4 plate appearances. He's walked twice. He has a single to left and was thrown out on a sacrifice bunt. Not necessarily in that order. It was just easier to read it in that order. Another one fouled away, and it's a 2-strike count here to Leininger. One ball, 2 strikes.
This game has been all post too, pretty much.
Swing and a miss there for a strikeout, and that's the first strikeout of the season for Braxton Horde. It's the 7th of the game for West Fargo pitchers. They're on their 3rd pitcher right now. Jackson Beiswinger's 0 for 4. Ground out, dropped 3rd strike, reached on an error. He struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. This one's fouled away for a strike, and it's 0-1. Sam Oshak is on deck if we can get that far with 2 outs on the board. Jim says he'll see us in a bit. All right, Jim, that works for me.
I'm excited to see what he says.
Yeah, I think he's gonna maybe not give up an answer to that one. I'll bet you a cheeseburger on it. Up high for a ball, 1-1 now, or 2-1, excuse me. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Got a pitch down the middle, maybe broke a little bit to the outside, but it looked like Beiswinger went early on that swing and just totally misjudged the speed of the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on, and the 2-2 pitch is on the outside edge and misses, and we have a full count now.
With the addition of the Horace Hawks down in West Fargo, I wonder if they'll ever change their uniforms one day to have some black or gold, maybe.
That would be interesting to find out.
I don't know how they would make that work.
I think about 20 years ago, people didn't know how green and orange would work, but it works out pretty well. So, Beiswinger will walk, and that'll load the bases here for post 2 in the top of the 7th, 2 away, and Sam Oshak, the batter. 1 for 3, ground out to second, a single to left, a ground out to the pitcher, and then last time he was at the plate, he walked.
Well, I'm looking in the crowd, and I see some black West Fargo jerseys. First time I've seen those, so I wonder if maybe they're going to try to bring those up with the newer generation.
We'll have to see. The 1. And that one will miss inside, and now coming home, but he'll be safe. That'll open up first base as Adam Leininger comes in to score to make it 11-2. So Leininger scores on the wild pitch. Kyle Brenner moves up to 3rd on that same wild pitch, and Jackson Beiswinger up to 2nd now. And it's a 1-1 count here to Sam Oshak.
Seems like West Fargo has struggled to get that 3rd out all night.
Yeah, especially the last few innings here.
Right as I say that.
And that will conclude the top half of the 7th. They'll strand 2 more on base on the 4-3 ground out. And that will bring us to the home half of the 7th. We have 1 more half of baseball. West Fargo needs to score a minimum of 9 runs to force the 8th inning, or 10 to walk it off and win. We'll see if they can do it. They have 3 outs to work with. It will be a little bit of a tough task, but we've seen them do strange things before. I'm just glad this game hasn't gone 4 hours like the one in Omaha last year. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcast on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best. Then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today.
Santana Concrete LLC in Barnesville comes highly recommended from their customers, but don't take our word for it, take theirs. Dan states that the team is
polite, friendly, and efficient.
Lee tells us that
quality work for a fair price is hard to find.
Here's Mike from Post 400 Baseball.
Santana Concrete did a wonderful job laying the concrete foundation for our new press box.
And Jasmine shares
they do amazing work.
Check them out by searching Santana Concrete LLC on Facebook or call 218-790-6560.
All right, Aiden Wolf will lead it off here for West Fargo. Once again, they need 9 to force the 8th or 10 to walk it off and win. We'll see what they can do here in the bottom of the 7th. They have 3 outs to work with here, and Levi's feet will toss the first pitch outside and low for ball 1 here to Aiden Wolf. He's 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out to, I'll give you one guess. Who did he ground out to?
Shortstop, I want to say.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's going to ground out to the shortstop again, and the throw is complete, and it's another 6-3 ground out. Seth Wigestrand will be the batter now. No, it won't. It'll be a different batter. Landon Troffgruben, you are correct.
Interesting to see what he does here first step out of the game.
Troffgruben is 4 for 7 lifetime on Magnitude Sports. Couple of hits to right field. Looks like he maybe had a couple of bunts.
For sure, a couple of bunts.
And about 3 ground outs, 2 to the pitcher, 1 to the shortstop. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Landon Troffgruben.
Yeah, the third baseman played him in some more. Looks like.
2 balls and a strike. And that one will just miss for 3 balls and a strike. And Levi's feet will toss pitch number 10 here. If he can get it across for a strike, that'd even it up at 5 balls, 5 strikes. And he can. So 5 balls, 5 strikes, and a full count here on 10 pitches. Caleb Deers, the scheduled batter, but it's not going to be him. It's going to be somebody else here. I'll tell you in just a moment. And the payoff pitch in this one, chipped out over towards Landon Meyer, and he's out on a 4-3.
It'll be Leighton Hoffland up to bat.
And Luke got to it first, and I got to it last. And our PA announcer got to it in the middle there. Leighton Hoffland, the batter. He's 3 for 4 lifetime on Magnitude Sports. 2 hits to center, an infield hit, and a direct ground out to first. Takes a pitch for ball 1 here on this.
Yeah, he's a good hitter.
And a swing and a miss there for an even count of 1 ball, 1 strike. And swing and miss for strike 2.
Post 400 has been waiting outside for quite a long time.
Yeah, right? Looks like Fargo Post 400 will be in their gray jerseys with the blue. I think it's blue Fargo or blue stars. One of the 2 across
Fargo.
the front. Fargo.
Yeah, with some blue caps. It's nice now that there's only one Fargo team that we have to account for. Those scrimmages when they would switch up the uniforms are pretty confusing.
That'll be a strikeout. Now end the game. That is your final score. Fargo Post 2 moves to 1-0 on the season with an 11-2 victory over the West Fargo Patriots, who fall to 0-1 on the season. Once again, doesn't count till conference. Conference play starts tomorrow. So we're looking at 30 minutes. So we're looking at 8:28 for the start of the West Fargo Patriots and Fargo Post 400. That will do it for this broadcast. For Luke, my name is Mike Mason. We'll talk to you again here in about a half an hour on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.